That's the number one misunderstanding when it comes to an IRA. It is not an investment.
Right.
It is a type of investment account.
Scott, I'm old enough to think about the days when IRAs actually started, and they started at banks. And so banks had fairly low yielding savings accounts or CDs that people put IRAs in, and it just kind of stuck in people's mind that was the investment component of an IRA. So I've had people come in, Janet, and say, I don't know if I want an IRA. It doesn't pay very much. And that's really anything further from the truth.
So we'll borrow from Dave Ramsey on an illustration on this. So one of the things that he does in the Financial Peace course, and I don't know if it's even in the current materials, this is from years ago when I used to teach this, but he would have a mason jar. And you know the little ABC magnets that kids use and toddlers use on the refrigerator? So he'd have a pile of those, and he was initially describing a mutual fund. And the concept was, it has all of these different stocks and or bonds from different companies. So the A is for Apple. If you have some Apple stock in your mutual fund, then it goes in the mason jar. If you have some Microsoft, then that's the M, and flip it over, you have some Walmart maybe. And so he's filling up the mason jar with all these letters that represent, in this case, let's just say stock or ownership of different companies. And then that's all you have. It's not yet an IRA. Then he got this, I don't know where in the world he found such a tiny coat, but there was a mason jar sized coat that he wraps around the mason jar. And he says all the IRA does, now it's an IRA because it has this coat shelters it from taxes. That's what makes it an IRA. It's not the investments. It is the tax treatment that makes it an IRA.
Scott, you can get delved into all these details, but I think what is really important for people to understand is that IRA means individual retirement account, but around GenWealth, we think about it as an independent retirement account because it is literally an account that can help you get to financial independence. And I think that that's where a lot of people really need to catch what's going on with the IRAs, because it's that financial independence component. Again, it's the outcome of what it is that you're trying to do, that you're looking for. And everybody that is looking to retire is looking to be financially independent. So they don't have a job that they're depending on. They have their wealth that they're depending on as they retire.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.